Hey guys, Daniel Cope here with Extraordinary World Travels. I am your tour host. So when we do these custom tours, I am your host. So a lot of questions people might have about me, and I'm just going to tell you about me. So let's get started. My name is Dan Cope. As I said before, I grew up in Indiana, just south of Indianapolis in Greenwood. I've moved around a little bit. I lived in Nashville, Tennessee, down in Texas, San Antonio, Dallas area. So like to travel, like to see different parts of the country. Definitely been to Florida a lot. Definitely traveled overseas, which is what I love to go. Europe is definitely one of my favorite places. So England, Ireland, Prague, Germany, all that fun stuff. I have been to Japan probably a few months now. I've been a couple times, and they've always been pretty long stays. So yeah, one of the greatest things. And also love the Caribbean. Love to sit on the beach, do nothing. Certified tour host through ITMI, which is International Tour Management Institute, as a tour guide. So when we travel overseas, I'll be your guys' tour host. Help you with where to go have dinner, get a drink, maybe get a gelato. Have that breakfast, and help you out with hotel, anything that comes out for the tour. So I'll be that American guide. So let's go over my top 5 questions I always get from people from my travels, and so let's get to it. So the number one question I always get is, with my travels, if I was to live somewhere else right now, where would that be? No question, I would live in Ireland. So there's just something about that countryside. Been there in the winter, still green, sheep, it's just beautiful. And of course, I can get an authentic Guinness, so can't go wrong there. Number 2 question I always get is, what's one of the main reasons why I travel? I think this is the main reason I travel, and a lot of people travel, is number 1, I want to experience different cultures. I just love seeing different parts of the world, see different architecture, different culture-wise, as I don't have a problem being in a country where I don't know the language. I find it very interesting. It's a cool little challenge to me. I know that's something a lot of people are scared about. So, if we go to Germany or anywhere else, Paris, all that, French, or anywhere we go, in Italy, Italian, I find it a little bit of a challenge. Now, I don't speak any languages fluently, but I do try my best when I go to these countries. So I think we'll have a lot of fun with that. And so don't ever feel hesitant. If you are, it's one of the reasons we're doing the group tours with me as a tour host, is I can be there, help you in any issues that come up, things like that. It's just a lot of fun, and you learn a lot about them and us when you interact with somebody. Not knowing the language, but we'll make it work and have fun. Another big reason I love to travel is, of course, food. So, food. Everybody loves food, right? So you can get some authentic, simple, easy dishes around the world. Go to Japan, get some true fatty tuna that comes out of the fish market. It's unbelievable. Go to Italy, get some pasta, handmade pasta. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I want to learn how to make macaroons. All that fun stuff. So nothing better than going to like a Christmas market in Europe, where they've got this huge skillet and they're just cooking brats and everything else in there, drinking a beer, having a great time. So one of my favorite things to do is definitely go to the Christmas markets in Europe. If you haven't done it, put it on the list. Let's go. Favorite relaxing vacation is always something I get asked. So if you go to Europe, we're usually doing a lot, so we'll have a day of kind of tours, get a couple of days off, but there's a lot of sightseeing, so much history, so much culture, and everything to get involved with. So one thing that I love to do is I will take a relaxing vacation between a couple of these big trips. One of my favorite things to do is to take a cruise. Everything's pre-planned. It just makes things so much simpler sometimes. So one of the things I love to do is taking that cruise, go to the Caribbean, relax. A lot of these cruise ships have on the private islands, which are amazing, beautiful. Puerto Rico is great. I love the Caribbean, Grand Cayman, Turks and Caicos. My favorite beach in the world is in Turks and Caicos, and it's not Grace Bay, so stay tuned. I'll do another video of my favorite beach there and do my review on Turks and Caicos. But so another question I get all the time is my favorite way to travel. I love airplanes. There's something about being in an airport. It's very optimistic travel. Even if I'm just like flying home to see family or to go to a birthday or a wedding, I love being in an airport. I love the experience, and I do TSA pre-check. I have global entry, all that fun stuff to make things a little easier when you're traveling overseas or just domestically. But I just love being in the airport because everybody's usually happy, in a good mood. It's either somebody in business or you got somebody going to Disney World, all that fun stuff. So it's definitely one of those things I enjoy the most. But like in Europe and in Japan, love getting around on a train. They have a great train systems, and to be able to ride the Shinkansen, which is a bullet train in Japan, so much fun. And one thing I also try to do in every country, especially if they drive on the other side of the road, is drive a car. So I've definitely done it in Ireland and Japan. One of those things I enjoy doing, love doing, is renting a car, just driving out the countryside, give yourself that day, or renting a scooter, moped, you know, get that Vespa out in Italy and just have a great time. All right, guys, I hope you've learned a lot about me. And if you have any more questions, anybody curious about me, check out the website. It's got information there, but you can also leave a comment below and I'll answer any questions you guys have. So whatever you're interested about, any questions about tours, trips, who I am, why I do what I do. So I appreciate it, guys. Thanks, and have a great day.